Hi guys, okay, so I am going to do a favorite brushes video. I have like, oh hold on, let me get it adjusted. I have brushes from like high end to low end. Like the most I've paid for any of my brushes was a MAC brush, and that was like $50. It's the most I've ever paid. And then I paid as low as like $1. So I'll just get started. I'm gonna start on my foundation brushes. So my holy grail, my Amazeballs brush is my MAC 130. It looks like this. It's a duo fiber brush, but it's a nice small one that I love. When I say I use this every single day, I use it every single day I put on foundation, like no fail. I use it every day. So I have to say, like, for the investment, it's definitely worth it for me anyway, because I mean, I probably had it for about a month, so that's 30 days. I probably put on foundation for probably like 25 of them, so that's like $2 a day that I paid for a brush. And I mean, I'll be using it for a long time, so love this brush. And then usually just like buff everything out to make sure all the lines are like even and everything like that. I use a Sephora brush. It's a mineral powder brush. Looks like this. It's nice and fluffy and really soft, and it really buffs out everything really well. Now, if I'm going to wear powder, I use my Sigma powder brush. It is the F30. I like the way it's maybe it's like domed a little bit, maybe, I don't know, but I like the way it comes to like this little point and how it comes out like that, because I have like, this is the e.l.f. one, and I don't like it as much because I feel like it needs to be fluffier, so I like how fluffy it is too. So love this for doing like my powder. Okay, then for blush and for blush and concealer, blush and bronzer. So lately, sometimes I use this for my bronzer. That's when I want to contour. Otherwise, I just use it for my blush, and this is the Sigma Small Contour, the F05. Love this because it puts on, if you're going to contour your face, it puts on directly where you need to contour because it's so small. And if you want to do, when you're doing your blush, I like it too because I just like my blush like right here, and sometimes I buff it out a little bit but not much, so this is a really good brush for that. And I have to say, Sigma brushes are reasonably priced for like the quality of the brush that you're getting. So yes, that was the Sigma F05. And then for my bronzer, when I just want to do like an all-over bronzer, when I sweep it, when I do like the W, I use the Royal and Lignical Brush Essential Domed Powder brush. Oh, it's the BE18, and this is what it looks like. It's like the ones with the silver handles. I like how, like, I'm just trying to compare them. Like, I like how this one's nice and fluffy. Like, it's very, I don't know how to put it, but this is much wider and it doesn't come to that little point like this one does. So that's why I like this for powder. But this is perfect for bronzer because you get all the product on right on top and you just sweep it over. And it doesn't really give me any fallout, which I like a lot. So yes, this is what I use. And then, okay, so now we'll go on. That was all my face brushes. Now we're going to go on to like eye brushes. I'm not having a good day right now. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, for all over, like shading or whatever, or just putting like on color, I like to use the MAC 239. It's the brush that I really have been using every single day since I bought it. Sorry. I really don't have many MAC brushes, and so since I have so little, it's because they're the ones that I want. I mean, there's a lot of people who just use all MAC brushes, and I mean, that's fine if you have the money for that, but I have the select few that I feel like I'm really going to use all the time. So yeah, so this is one of them. So it's the MAC 239, and it's really nice to put on your eyeshadow exactly where you want it. So love that. Now for my crease, I also use the MAC 213, which is that. It's a nice flat brush, and it goes kind of into a point, and it's nice because it's not too large. It's nice and narrow. So, and it's really not too fluffy either, so it really gets in there. And then when I wanna blend out, this is the Mary Kay brush. I've had it. I'm guessing it's a I'm thinking it's a crease brush because like most of it has worn off, but there's a EASE on it. I've had this forever. It was in, like a kit from my mom. Now I like, this is the Sigma tapered blending brush, and you see how much bigger this is than this. This puts your product, like, if you want to blend out and you want a nice blend, this is not going to do it for you because it's just going to sweep it, like bringing it to the areas that you don't want to. So I like using this brush because it's so much smaller, but yet it still gets the job done perfectly. Like when I want to blend out, this is the only brush that I like go for because it's nice and it's light and it just gets the job done because it's so much smaller than the Sigma one. So to be honest, I don't know if that's still available because I've just had it for so long. So yeah, I mean, you'll probably find something like this somewhere. And then, okay, on to like the shader brushes. I have 4 of them that I'm going to talk about because I love each and every one of them, and each and every one of them is a little bit different. So these are the 4. Now these 3 right here are e.l.f. brushes. e.l.f. brushes are amazing. I love them, especially their eye brushes. Not so much the eye brushes, the dollar eye brushes are good. The dollar face brushes are horrible. You want to get the ones that are like $3 or $5. So this one is called the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush. This is the dollar one. I have 3 of these, and I guess it needs to be washed because there's like stuff coming off of it. This is the e.l.f. All Over Eyeshadow Brush. This is the $5 one because it has the wooden handle. And then this is the e.l.f. Eyeshadow C Brush. Now, this one's a little bit different than these 2. To be honest, these are the same thing, except this one's a different color and a little bit better, like, built than this one. So this is $5, this is $1. So if you really just want to get the dollar one and you get a couple of these, and you can, like, they're really disposable, the dollar ones. So yeah, that's nice. But the C brush is a little bit different because it's supposed to be more, it's supposed to be like dense. Hopefully I'm using this right. Denser. It's supposed to have more, it's supposed to be shorter and stubbier than these and have more, I would say, bristles. I use it for like my under eye, like under my eyebrow area to just put highlight on, and I use it on my cheekbones too and in my corner. So this is one I use every day. And then, okay, so then these 2 are also really nice, just for like all over color, just to pack it on. And then the other one, if you want to go a little more high end or you want to just buy a Sigma set with all these brushes, is the Sigma E55 eye shading brush. It's another like just nice all over eye brush. It's very nice. And then for eyeliner, I use either of these. This is the Sigma eyeliner E05, and this is, I got this recommendation from Michelle 1218. She said that she puts her eyeliner on with this, and I use gel liner, and that's pretty much the only thing I use. So I love this, and it's very, like, you just have to practice a little bit and you'll get it perfect. The brush definitely helps you put it on amazingly. So this is something that I use every single day, and if it's dirty, I use this one. So this is a Royal Nickel Silk Pro Sharp Line. It's a C498. It's just like an angled brush, which is also nice to put on eyeliner. I do use it not as often as the Sigma one. The Sigma one I just use every day, and when I haven't washed that one, then I use this. It's just as nice. The only thing is you have to make sure that it's at the right angle. This one you just go and you sweep it. This one you have to make sure, and I mean, that's just a little too much work for me in the morning. So, and this is also, I also use this as my like eyebrow shading brush. I just use my Naked palette. I use Naked, and I just dip it in there and then I go over it. So that's also good for your eyebrows. And then I want to talk about one more thing. So these two brushes are e.l.f. Professional concealer brushes. Now these were bought at 2 different times, same brush. This one's definitely thick. I wouldn't say thicker, but harder than this one. I like this one a lot more. These brushes I do not use as concealer brushes. Not one bit. Never have. They're not good as concealer brushes. As I said, the face brushes that are $1 are nasty. Don't get them. The eye brushes that are $1 are perfect. So I've never used these as concealer brushes. I use them for my eyeshadow. Like, I'm a person, I like to use eyeshadow on my crease, but I also like to do my outer corner. So, and I've always done my outer corner since high school, and I just, okay, see, this is the cheapness of $1 brush. So I use them to do my outer corner, especially if I want to do a really dark, but not too much of an outer corner, just like a little bit like right, if I do it like right here on the corner, I like using these, and especially this one because it's just so much more, I just could say it's like harder than this one. This one's just flimsy. So I like using this one a lot more. And I also use it to go underneath, to sweep the eyeshadow underneath my lashes to the bottom. So those are all my recommendations. I will try and put them all in the bottom bar, like the names of each one. And I hope you got some information out of this video. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.